Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Rob has finally made it out of the elevator. And welcome back to another inflatable review. Now, for 2025, we start by reviewing knockoffs of inflatables. Yeah, Easter inflatables is what I meant. We got the 6 foot tall, 3 foot 2 inches wide, 2 foot 2 inches deep.
The 2 inch makes a difference.
Let's try to get 2 subscribers on this video and 3 likes.
I hope we do better than that.
Easy setup, self-inflates, rapid inflate.
I hope we get 632 views and 22 likes.
So wait, I'm going to fucking die of lead poisoning.
Wire.
Stakes included.
I think that's
electric adapter included.
That's 6 foot lead wire, as in like it leads.
Isn't that how you spell lead?
It is, but that's the trickiness of English language.
Weather resistant nylon. Doubt it's weather resistance. Look at that. We got a green side. We got a white side. We got an outdoor side. We got another green side. We got a bottom.
Where'd you get this?
We got a.
Ladies and gentlemen, inquiring minds want to know.
KOHLS for not $60. Anyways, if I open up the box, there's something I want to show off.
What's
other
that?
than cool another photo on the top, and then there's a million of the same inflatable on the lid.
Anyway.
And then there's like different instructions and shit that I was sure not to include.
All right. Here's the. Motherfucker. Okay.
Here's the adapter. As you can see, it's a nice piece of shit.
Oh, gotta get ready for plug-in.
And now if we plug it in,
the light works.
Oh yeah, I mean it's kind of bright. Let's see, is it rapid inflate?
Well, we're waiting. It's not going too slow.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see if it stand itself up, or do we have to help it?
Oh no, I staked it in. It better stand its ass up.
So it is already staked in, but I don't think it's going to stand itself up.
We've got more Easter inflatable reviews.
I think that it's going to need some help.
They're taking just as long as he has to inflate.
Oh my gosh, I'm wrong. He stood himself up.
We have 3 knockoff reviews, then we do a Jemmy. Isn't that something? And then we'll go back to Christmas because.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, look what we have.
We have a lot of Christmas
6
lights.
Foot tall, blowing in the wind because it decided to get windy when I want to film.
We got a shamrock in the back. Makes you think that it must be close to St. Patrick's Day.
Pretty badass.
Yeah, that is cool. We need to see if there's an Easter. I don't know. Is there an Easter?
Or it'll be like a rainbow wave or some shit.
Anyway, let's talk about our bunny. So the bunny is 6. What did they say? 6
foot
3 inches or something.
It's 6 foot, and then it's 3 foot 2 inches wide and 2 foot 2 inches deep. Don't know what's their deal with 2 inches, but they love their 2 inches.
Sorry.
Good go.
Anyways, I see the extra 2 inches comes because of his little egg sticking out the front.
Yeah. While we're here, showing off let's do the poofy test.
Yes, do the poof test.
Look at that. Look at that.
Is it
fairly solid.
Good poofiness?
Did we show the fan? No, we didn't.
Well, I mean, no, not exactly.
It's got a weird ass one that'll probably break in 3 weeks.
That seems. Why does that pulling so? We should move that cord.
That cord can't move.
No, I should get an extension cord because that is really pulling on that.
Yeah. Okay. First world problems. Okay, Rob, what do you think so far?
So far, I'm
impressed. Go into
the poofiness passed as a test. I like the little blue bow tie with the pink vest. He looks like a formal, like a formal bunny dressed up for business or something. And the egg, it being a bunny plus having the egg totally makes it look like Easter and not, like any other possible holiday.
I like that it's not a total rip-off. Like, you know what? It's too bad because I want to tell this story. So I guess we'll tell it next year about the Easter Bunny basket showdown between knockoffs and Jemmy. Anyways, because that's a fun one. But this isn't based off of anything, I don't think.
All I'm going to say is that we're doing an Easter inflatable and I can see my breath. So it's cold, which is ridiculous. This is like Christmas weather inflatables, and yet it's Easter. And we've been putting them up really late. This is crazy. Anyways,
yeah, we don't have a huge display this year.
What else do you want to talk about? It's got 2 tethers on each on this side, one on the left, one on the right, and it's got 2 base tethers. Standard operating procedure for cheap fan.
No, it's got 3 on the feet.
Oh, do they have three? Oh, one
It's
on
got
each
one
toe
on each toe,
front.
one in the bag, and
Oh, my
two
bad.
tethers, which is okay. I've got the thingies off to the sides, the tethers, because it's kind of got some vertical footing already done with the feet, so
Oh,
I gave it horizontal support. And
very
it
well.
seems to be doing relatively okay in the wind so far. I mean, I see another inflatable that's just flat on its face, so.
All right. You know what? I think it's time to start our rating cycle.
Did we go over details real quick?
I went over details.
Just real quick, we got this like worm pink ear, white, the same pink. Look at the face, it's cute. We got a blue bow tie, an egg that's orange, green, blue, green, orange.
Yeah, 3 colors.
Got the purple vest with little blue buttons, and then we got some little paw.
I called it a pink vest.
It is pink.
You said purple.
Oh, no, I didn't.
You did. People rewind,
Oops.
go back, check, and then.
I was looking at the one
Whoa,
with the purple
if I'm right, and he said purple and it's actually pink, then you must like and subscribe. And if I'm
shit, I
wrong,
should make more
if I'm
mistakes in
wrong,
the
then you
future.
should comment that Robo the Hobo is a dumbass.
Shit, I should make more mistakes in the future. It's a win-win.
Anyway.
Okay, yes, I think we should rate because it's cold as shit.
I know.
and
I want to hurry
maybe
up.
shorter review time.
And the neighbor's fire is showing up in our camera, and I want to go back over.
Jesus Christ. Don't
Anyways.
film that one, Lisa?
I don't know if I can handle. My hand's starting to shake because it's cold. Anyways, let's rate. What do we do first? Not lighting. What's the first one?
Oh, jeez. I've already forgot. It's only been like a month. Or two,
Design.
or three.
Design is first up. I think it's very well designed because it looks like it's supposed to look a bunny, and it's priced to be, not super fancy. I'd give it a 7 on design. Quality design, but nothing like that,
Isn't that quality?
super impressive.
The steaks are the interesting steaks. They're like, not the Jemmy steaks. They're the ones with like a thin ass pull at the back, and then it looks like one that you just want to put your foot on, or makes sense to put your foot on. That's probably terrible. No one has any idea. So let's see here. I think it's pretty good. It passes the poof test very well. Overall, altogether, it's a pretty okay deal. I give it an 8.
I want them to see our
Nice
beacon at
quality.
the top.
That's the old beacons. The old beacons.
No. The old beacons are on the rooftop, but up there we have one of those new bright beacons. Anyway, sorry. So what did you give it a score? An 8, you
8,
said? An 8. So I'm at 7, you're an 8. All right, lighting. It has, well, this is tricky. Does that actually 3 lights at the top?
They're the ones that are like one clip, but they're like 3 lights.
My bad, folks.
What the fuck did you just do to my inflatable?
So there's actually like 3 little lights.
Kind of.
Holy
There's the
crap.
clip. There's another set.
And then from this side, or from the front, it's 3 lights. It's 1, 2, 3.
I'm glad Rob's true.
And then-
It's my 1, 2, 3.
And then the bottom one has 3. So technically, by the way I do my math, there's 6 LED lights. So son of a gun, it ain't that super well lit, but I gotta give it a 10 just
Really?
because it's the way I do my scoring.
So
I
lighting
read-
here is not actually bad. We're
So
just not going to listen.
It
to
is
you.
actually pretty good, rather than the
Lighting's
ears.
really good, except for the ears. The rest of it has a glow. Like the feet are like half lit, the arms half lit.
It's actually the best. It's actually the brightest of any
half
inflatable
lit.
here. Yeah, it's beating all the other new
Wow,
ones.
you're not wrong.
Very
Sheep lights on other inflatables that are not Jemmy tend to last a lot longer and are typically better. I will say that. They've
Oh.
got them there. There's a car.
We don't care. All right,
We
so
don't
I give it 10. What do you get for lights?
Lighting, I'm giving it 8
And that's a quality.
because it's like
quality
half
score.
in a lot of places, and the ears are still, no respect for Easter
I'm gonna have to
Bunny
throw
ears.
that deer away. It's back to only it's only its butt is got lights.
We're
for
not
it, you know?
talking about it, and we're not throwing it away. We're throwing it into the monster.
I'm not sure it's worthy of that. Anyways, continue on. Next after lighting is attention grabbing factor.
Well, I'm not sure I want to carry it to the trash can.
Attention grabbing factor. So, other than the fact that it's Easter and you don't see a lot of Easter inflatables, I mean, even at the stores are pretty few and far between.
Well, I mean, Kohl's
So,
happen to have one out.
That
All the
in
fucking
itself makes it a good
Out
attention
of all the
grabber.
stores that could carry an Easter inflatable.
But it's got no animation. It's got no unique or like special lighting or functions, and it's pretty typical bunny, pink color, bright
Well,
colored
that's
bunny.
technically online.
So attention grabber, I think for me it's only a 6 because it doesn't. I mean, the only reason it's a 6 and not even lower is because it is Easter, and that grabs your attention. But other than that, I don't see much going
It's
on.
very basic standard bunny. That's kind of my display. It's like 4 new things that I decided to throw out because I haven't gotten the rest of the new stuff for this year yet, waiting for more clearance. And then I threw out a lot of the basic or easily replaceable ones. So yeah, the display isn't much. But I will say this, you know, when it comes to your little store comment, and I get that this is wasting time, you said that it was rare to come by. There's only 3 stores that carry an Easter inflatable that I know of. And I only knew of 2 before going to KOHLS. Something else.
And they just happen to have this one.
Yes. At Home and Walmart. At Home had a really good seasonal lineup. I mean, a new St. Patrick's Day one, a new Valentine's Day one, 4 new Easter ones. Even though one of them's a reskin,
Yeah.
we don't.
And then Walmart's just got a handful of little ones.
Walmart's got 2 re-releases.
But there are a number
and
of
the
them
new
online.
one.
There's a number of there's a large
BJ's
selection.
has one online that I'm planning on getting, hopefully.
Yeah. So that's anyway.
wish
So
they brought back
that
the
all
Bugs
being
Bunny.
said, what's your score?
Right, so it is still kind of generic, and Easter is one that's a lot easier because, like, Valentine's Day, only one store had Valentine's Day inflatables, and that would have been At Home, and only one. So I will say that Easter is a little more common, and this is a very common, kind of niche, so I'll give it a 6. Yeah, I actually
All
am
right.
stealing your score. So I gave it an 8, an 8, and a 6.
All right. I gave
It's like
it
medium size.
I gave it a 7, 10, and 6. So I'm
Wait a
at
second.
23 so
Wait a
far.
goddamn minute. Isn't that supposed to be 7 foot? Someone's lying. Either Jeffy's lying with a 7 foot.
Well,
this is bigger than 6.
Well, maybe.
No.
Or it could be like slouching a little because the fan's getting weaker. Anyway, focus. Next is value. The retail price is 60, but you got it
We got
30% off. So
And
you paid
30%
42.
off is, yeah,
Well, $41.99, but $42.
that's better than 60. 60 is fair because, you know,
Yeah.
for the 10 feet, it's like
60. It's 6 foot, $60. It's not so bad.
it's like $10 a feet. Plus, it is 2 feet, 2 inches deep.
Oh, jeez.
And it's
3
feet,
feet,
2
2
inches
inches
wide.
I don't know if we give bonus score for that. But
I don't think. I was just making fun of the 2 inches.
$42, and it's for a rare Easter inflatable. Rare because, like I said, you don't see them everywhere.
I don't know if I've seen this one online. I don't really sit through
no-
the Amazon catalogs looking at
Okay,
knockoff inflatables.
It's very similar to a bunch of others, but yeah,
It's similar to that one, but
it
it's
could
different.
be-
Like the eggs recolored.
you keep saying
Is that the
that
same
one.
fucking pattern?
That's the one he's talking
Not
about.
the 12-foot one.
No, the short one. He's
The
fat,
12
he's pink, and he's got an egg. And
Well,
a
that's
blue.
purple. One's
But
purple. But like his face
it
is different.
definitely different.
He's like the design of the bunny's different.
He's a lot
Did we
thicker.
ever review that?
Who
Maybe
knows?
I should get a new one of those to review.
Would we focus here? Value $42, 6 foot Easter. I'm gonna go with giving it a 7 on the value.
Okay, so $42, we're getting a little bit better feet. It is quality, but it is kind of basic. But it is also KOHLS pricing, which had like $60 for 3.5 foot Mickey and Minis. Or are they 50?
I don't know.
I think they were 60.
Yeah,
Because half off got them just below retail.
That's
yes,
why
they were 60.
I'm going to just buy off the 42
Shitty
bucks. It's not great, but it's not a horrible price.
Jemmy sold at $60. This also sold at $60. We got it for a little cheaper. I think it's not terrible. What are you showing?
I was wanting to show the light on top, how it's the beacon. I'm trying to get.
2.0, and then you can see the 1.0 is just laid on the roof because Rob's got attachment issues.
Why they're still working? Why throw them away? They're just a bunch of the plastics breaking off. They keep falling.
They can't fall now.
Oh, the new ones will fall. They will eventually.
Maybe
They're
we
up-
should have attached them better. Anyways, I'm
They're up
supposed to
okay.
value
They're
this
pretty
thing,
good.
and we went yapping like we normally do. So, with all that being said, value-wise, I'm going to give this an 8.
An 8. All right, so my total score is a 30 because I gave it a 7, 10, 6, and a 7.
8's high, whatever.
You were 8, so that's 24 and a 6. So holy crap, you're at 30 as well. We both had 30 on the dot.
Oh, no shit.
Oh well, different way to get there. But
So
we
for
both
the
got
L40, you know,
30 out of 40,
that's
not bad.
typically considered a 75%. But around here, I don't remember the last time something got a 40. And it's very rare to get upper 30s. So
Well,
this actually kind of falls
Well, Disney stuff on
into
behalf
the
of
new
Baba, I guess 40 for
average.
Baba.
No, you never get it. This falls in the kind of newer average we've developed.
30's not a bad score. It's a good
not
one.
Bad. And if you can get it for $42, it'll do. It'll satisfy.
I'd say if you live in our area, don't go to KOHLS and get it because we plan to go get the rest when they go better discount. If you live somewhere else, have at it.
I don't know.
I figured you would. As soon as it hits about 70% off, you'd want to go buy it for 20. You could buy a couple for
When's
20.
my at-home going on sale? I need a 20-foot bunny and be like the rest of cool kids.
Anyway, all right. That's all I got. You gonna say bye for now?
All right,
Wrap
so
this
with all
up?
that being said, everyone say thanks for watching, and of course all that other happy bullshit, and of course, as always, bye.